The NATO Summit 2025 is a significant event bringing together the heads of state and government from the 32 NATO member countries, as well as key partner nations and representatives from the European Union. Dates and location. Dates: June 24 to 25, 2025. Location: The Hague, Netherlands. Venue: World Forum. Key themes and agenda. The summit is focusing on critical security challenges facing the alliance. The main topics of discussion include deterrence and defense, strengthening NATO's collective defense capabilities to address a range of threats, including conventional warfare, hybrid threats, and terrorism. Discussions are centered on making NATO a stronger, fairer, and more lethal alliance. Emphasis on improving the ability to defend all allies on land, at sea, in the air, in cyberspace, and in space. Decreasing defense spending and production. A major focus is on achieving and potentially exceeding new defense spending targets. While the previous target was 2% of GDP, there's a strong push, particularly from the U.S., for member states to contribute at least 5% of their GDP to defense budgets, with a portion potentially allocated to broader security matters like cybersecurity and civil defense. Ramping up defense production and industrial capacity across NATO to ensure adequate supply of military equipment and ammunition. Support for Ukraine. Continued and long-term support for Ukraine in its defense against Russian aggression. Allies are committing significant additional security assistance to Ukraine. Discussions will cover how to ensure Ukraine can defend itself now and deter future aggression. While Ukraine's full NATO membership remains a sensitive topic, the focus is on practical and financial support. Ukrainian President Zelensky's direct attendance at the leaders' working meeting has been a point of discussion, though Ukraine remains a vital topic. Participants: heads of state and government from all 32 NATO member countries. Key partner countries, including those from the Indo-Pacific region. Representatives from the European Union, foreign ministers and defense ministers, international security experts, academics, journalists, and youth representatives for public forums. Security measures. Given the high-profile nature of the event and the current geopolitical climate, security is exceptionally tight. The Hague is undergoing its largest security operation ever. Massive police and military deployment, nearly half of the Dutch police force. Restricted access. Parts of The Hague are locked down, with roads closed, airspace shut down, and temporary barricades and fences around the World Forum venue. Air and sea patrols. Frigates are patrolling the North Sea. F-35 fighter jets and Apache helicopters are in the skies, and air defense systems are on alert. Bomb squads. Extensive sweeps for explosives are being conducted. Cybersecurity. Significant but less visible. Measures are in place to counter cybersecurity threats. Protests. Regular police and riot officers are on hand for anticipated protests. Parallel events. NATO Public Forum, held concurrently. This event brings together government officials, civil society, industry, media, and youth for discussions on peace and security. NATO Summit Defense Industry Forum. This forum gathers defense ministers, government officials, and industry executives to discuss innovation, cooperation, and strengthening the defense industry. The 2025 NATO Summit is seen as a critical moment for the alliance to reaffirm its unity, strengthen its defense capabilities, and address the evolving global security landscape, particularly in light of the war in Ukraine and broader geopolitical tensions. Sources.